Question number 1. What regular vehicle maintenance do you recommend to customers? The aim of this question is to gauge the candidate's understanding of vehicle maintenance. What to look for in a successful answer. Experience working with vehicles. Knowledge of common ways to maintain a vehicle. Strong communication skills. Example answer. If a customer asked about how to maintain their car and keep it in good condition, would tell them to check their battery, tires, lights, brakes, and fluid levels regularly. I would also recommend they bring in their car as soon as they notice anything wrong with it, so the problem doesn't become worse with constant use. Question number 2. What is the toughest repair job you've had? What did you do? The aim of this question is to assess the candidate's experience and ability to handle tough repairs. What to look for in a successful answer. Strong problem-solving skills. Experience repairing vehicles. Ability to diagnose and repair common auto issues. Example answer. A customer once brought in a vintage Ford Frontenac with an engine issue. I had never seen or worked on a Frontenac before, as they are quite rare now, so I had to call a fellow technician that I knew worked on one before. He walked me through how to diagnose the issue and repair it, and I successfully did so. Question number 3. Have you ever made a mistake when repairing a vehicle? What happened? The aim of this question is to assess the candidate's ability to admit their mistakes and learn from them. What to look for in a successful answer. Strong problem-solving skills. Honesty and understanding of how to learn from mistakes. Experience in a similar position. Example answer. I had a customer come in for an engine repair as their check engine light came on. I went with the customer to look at their car and noticed that the gas cap was loose. I told him that was the issue, so we tightened it. He seemed grateful and left. He came back the next day and said the light came back on, so I checked his car more thoroughly and realized his oxygen sensor was failing. I should have examined his car properly when he originally brought it in, which I now always do. Question number 4. What credentials do you have that make you a good automotive technician? The aim of this question is to assess the candidate's experience and credentials. What to look for in a successful answer. Understanding of the role. Relevant work experience. Provincial or territorial certification. Example answer. I took an automotive certification course with the Automotive Training Center in Toronto. I had to complete 6,000 supervised workplace hours and passed multiple exams to prove my knowledge. I then got a mechanic job at the garage I did my apprenticeship with. After 3 years there, I obtained my Red Seal certification, allowing me to work in any province or territory. What is your process for diagnosing a vehicle's issue? The aim of this question is to assess the candidate's experience diagnosing common vehicle issues to see if they need further training. What to look for in a successful answer. Experience diagnosing vehicle issues. Confidence outlining their assessment process. Willingness to learn or follow other diagnosis processes. Example answer. Whenever a customer brings in their vehicle, I perform a diagnostic test on it. I use an OBD2 scanner to perform the diagnostic test by plugging it into the car's OBD2 port. The scanner will show me a code that diagnoses the issue. I have the most common codes memorized already, but if I don't recognize it, I'll pull up our codebook. If the car was made before 1996, it has no OBD2 port, so I would diagnose the issue by looking under the hood and taking the car for a test drive. Question number 6. What do you do before returning a customer's vehicle? The aim of this question is to gauge the candidate's understanding of the importance of test driving a vehicle after repairing it. What to look for in a successful answer. Clear process for test driving and returning vehicles. Understanding of vehicle repair and testing processes. Experience test driving vehicles and ensuring they're safe. Example answer. Before I return a car to a customer, I always turn it on and take it for a test drive. Turning it on tests the ignition. Once I turn it on, I make sure no repair lights are on, then test the headlights, hazard lights, and turn signals. I then take it for a drive to test the brakes and listen for any issues. Question number 7. What type of vehicles do you have experience working on? The aim of this question is to assess the candidate's experience and level of comfort working with a wide range of vehicles. What to look for in a successful answer. Experience in a similar role. Knowledge of how to repair a variety of vehicle types. Willingness to undergo extra training. Example answer. I have worked as a Mercedes-Benz certified mechanic for over 5 years, so I have the most experience with their cars. Before that, I apprenticed at a garage that serviced every brand for 2 years, so I worked in various types of cars and trucks. My experience and knowledge help me work on any type of vehicle, but I'm also happy to ask for help or extra training when necessary. Question number 8. How do you prioritize repair jobs? The aim of this question is to assess the candidate's ability to prioritize tasks and manage their time properly. What to look for in a successful answer. Strategy for prioritizing tasks/customers. Strong time management skills. Ability to multitask while maintaining safety standards. Example answer. I always serve customers in the order that they arrive at the shop, no matter how difficult or easy the task will be. I want customers to know we value them and don't prioritize one person over the other. Finishing repairs in the order they came in is fair and helps me manage my schedule. Question number 9. Have you ever had a difficult customer? What did you do? The aim of this question is to gauge the candidate's ability to remain professional when dealing with difficult customers. What to look for in a successful answer. Strong communication and interpersonal skills. Able to work well under pressure. Experience in a customer service role. Example answer. The most difficult customer I had was one that wanted their car fixed the same day, even though we did not have the part available at the time. I explained we wouldn't be able to fix his car that day but could do it next week when the part came in. He got angry and demanded we fix it that day. After a lot of back and forth, I told him I would order the part immediately, request a rush on it, and call him as soon as it came in. Question number 10. What automotive technology or equipment do you have experience with? The aim of this question is to assess the candidate's experience and knowledge of common automotive technology or equipment. What to look for in a successful answer. Familiarity with the technology or equipment you use. Knowledge of common automotive technology and equipment. Ability to operate technology/equipment independently. Example answer. In my previous role, I used a lot of automotive technology and equipment. For example, I used electronic diagnostic tools, heat guns, rotary tools, wheel balancers, electronic testing tools, computerized alignment machines, and more. I adapt quickly to new environments, so I will be able to operate any technology or equipment you have easily. Question number 11. If a client was unhappy with your repair job, what would you do? The aim of this question is to help you understand how the candidate would resolve conflicts with customers. What to look for in a successful answer. Strong customer service skills. Able to resolve conflicts professionally. Respect for customers' wishes. Example answer. If a customer was unhappy with my repair, I would discuss the issue with them and offer to walk them through my repair process to help them understand the repair. If they were still unhappy, I would ask a colleague to offer a second opinion. If the customer still wasn't happy, I would offer a discount or refund. Question number 12. What experience do you have training, coaching, or mentoring others in a similar position? The aim of this question is to assess the candidate's leadership abilities, as they may be the highest-ranking employee in the shop most times. What to look for in a successful answer? Strong leadership skills. Experience in a leadership role. Willingness to help and train team members. Example answer. In my previous role, I had the highest seniority at my shop. This meant a lot of new and existing mechanics approached me with questions or asked for my input on their repairs. I was always happy to help and allowed mechanics to observe me when they had free time to further improve their knowledge. Question number 13. If a customer brought their vehicle in and complained about its engine overheating, what would you say the cause is? The aim of this question is to gauge the candidate's experience and knowledge of common vehicle issues. What to look for in a successful answer? Understanding of why an engine is overheating. Knowledge of how to repair an overheating engine. Experience diagnosing and repairing common vehicle issues. Example answer. I would tell the customer that there are several reasons why an engine could overheat, such as the cooling system is clogged, there's not enough or too much antifreeze, or the radiator house collapsed or is blocked. I would explain that I need to look at the car to diagnose and repair the issue properly. Question number 14. Is a manual transmission or automatic transmission easier to repair? The aim of this question is to assess the candidate's industry knowledge. What to look for in a successful answer? Understanding the difference between manual and automatic transmission. Experience repairing both types of transmissions. Knowledge of common industry terms. Example answer. Manual transmissions are not only easier to repair, but they're also cheaper to repair as well. Automatic cars have more parts to shift gears for the driver, while manual cars rely mostly on mechanical gears that the driver engages and shifts themselves. As automatic cars have more parts, repairing them is more complicated. Question number 15. If a customer came in asking for a complicated repair done within an hour, what would you do? The aim of this question is to assess the candidate's customer service skills and ability to adhere to safety standards. What to look for in a successful answer? Priority of safety over speed. Understanding of common vehicle issues and repair times. Experience with complicated repairs. Example answer. I would explain to the customer that there was no way I could complete their repair within the hour as it is quite complicated. I would tell them that their safety is my #1 priority, so I want to take the necessary time to ensure I fix their car properly. After diagnosing the issue, I would give the customer a realistic timeline for repair.